Welcome to MyLITV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. Get ready, MyLITV starts now.
I'm fortunate enough each year to come to Usdan Art Camp and spend some time with the students, talk about cartooning, look at their work. It's a great event. Every single day, I look at my list of topics and I say, well, how do I want to put this in a cartoon? And I'll just start drawing. These are a wonderfully creative bunch, and it's fun to, in some small way, be able to maybe inspire them to do cartooning or animation. It's a real kick. The cartoon drawings themselves take anywhere from an hour to 3 hours to draw. And then I put it into my scanner and I put it in the computer and I color the cartoon in Photoshop. I do work with pen and paper, but the color work and the stuff done at the end is done on the computer. And no, I don't think any of us imagined where the computer world would take us, but it's certainly been great. There's so much great technology. The animation is a real blast. All ages love them, and yeah, so it's a lot of fun. So I drew a cartoon of some folks sitting on the beach, and one of them is reading a newspaper that says, "Caffeine protects skin," and the woman is very tan, and she's saying, actually it's not a tan, I'm covered in espresso. If there are funny events, I draw cartoons about them. If there are issues involving the economy and things that are not funny, there's still comment and satire to be made about that. The cartoons and the animations reach a lot of people through Twitter, Facebook. The internet's just been great, and the technology is great, and it's getting better and faster every day, so it's a lot of fun. Some things aren't funny, and I still do cartoons about them. A horrible boat accident in Oyster Bay. 3 children were killed in the boat. Certainly not something that would be funny, but I did want to put something in the newspaper that represented that our page was sort of aware of what happened and wanted to send a mournful tone.
Well, we were very lucky. Walt has been here, I think this is his 4th or 5th year here, and every time we reach out to him, he is more than welcome to come, and he's so responsive to our students and so giving and so humble that it just makes the students want to do better. He
showed us some of his political cartoons / animations, and I personally found them quite hilarious. I'm very happy that I was able to meet such a person, and I hope someday I could be just like him.
I was really surprised with the presentation because usually most of what I knew about political cartoons were ink and paper, and I didn't really know about the colored and using Photoshop and animation also involved in the political cartoons. What stuck in my mind was how many hours it takes to make animation, because I've attempted to make animation many times and I've always failed. So that's something I try to work on, and he was able to successfully do it. So I think if I keep trying, I may be able to do it.
Another very cool drawing. Who did this one? Polar bear with wings. Very cool drawing. I like where that one's going. My advice to them is to follow whatever makes you happy and do whatever you think you want to do and do it well. That would be number one. Number two, there are realities in the media, but that doesn't mean that newspapers or news gathering or satire are going anywhere. So it's a matter of adjusting. If you want to be a cartoonist, you might want to look at animation. Definitely do your work in color. And the main thing that I tell kids today, young art students, if you want to be a cartoonist, is focus on the ideas. The artwork is really secondary. You have to have a decent idea and then do the artwork. But I would not discourage anyone from being a journalist or being a cartoonist because you really should follow what you're passionate about. That's very important, I think.